one and all present here. Annual Day forms an integral part of our school activities. It is an occasion for celebrating, remembering, acknowledging, and admiring the achievements of our institution. Today, our students will not only present their wonderful performances to uphold the pride of their institution, but also receive honors for their curricular and co-curricular achievements.
I am much privileged to stand before you to extend profound wishes and greetings from the bottom of my heart, to bring the warmth of our affection through the stream of love, and to welcome each and every one of you to this momentous occasion. Dear parents, you are requested to stay till the end of the program and encourage our young friends, and to make this event a grand success. Kindly switch off your mobile phones or keep them on silent mode. We have professional and student photographers from our photography club. Kindly refrain from moving to the front or VIP area, blocking the view of others. The chief guest, His Excellency, Shri Amit Narang, Ambassador of India to the Sultanate of Oman, has just arrived. Along with him is our guest of honor, Dr. Shivakumar Manikyam, Chairman, Board of Directors, Indian Schools in Oman.
Honorable and distinguished chief guest, His Excellency Shri Amit Narang, Ambassador of India to the Sultanate of Oman. Guest of honor, Dr. Shivakumar Manikum, Chairman, Board of Directors, Directors in charge, esteemed members of the School Management Committee, dignitaries, parents, staff, and students of Indian School Darsait. We extend a cordial welcome to the 30th Annual Day celebrations of Indian School Darsait. As a tribute to our motherland, India, and a home away from home, the Sultanate of Oman, let us rise for the prelude to the royal anthem of Oman, followed by the school choir singing the national anthem of India.
Let's begin the program this evening on an auspicious note with the lighting of the ceremonial lamp to dispel the darkness and ignorance and spread the Almighty's grace and divine energy. It's my privilege to invite the chief guest, guest of honor, Jaipal Dete, Second Secretary, Embassy of India, Directors in Charge, Vice President, Convener and Treasurer of the School Management Committee and the Principal to light the lamp and inaugurate the function. May I request the Vice Principal to accompany the dignitaries to the lamp.
Thank you, sirs and ma'ams. The invocation dance is a form of prayer and offering to the divine. To mark the commencement of the 30th Annual Day celebrations of Indian School Darsait, may I invite the students of the senior section to invoke the blessings of the Almighty with the invocation dance.
मुदाकरात् मोदकं सदा विमुक्तिदायकं कलाधरामतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिदेवदैत्यकं नताशुभाशुनाशकं नमामिदं विनायकं मुदाकरात् मोदकं सदा विमुक्तिदायकं कलाधरामतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिदेवदैत्यकं नताशुभाशुनाशकं नमामिदं विनायकं सा निगरिजनी निरिजनि प सानि पगरे रिगपनि निगरि निरि निबनि बग बग सरिग रिगप कपनि बनि निरि ग बगरि सानि बनि दि गारि सानि गरि जनि रि सानि ब निजनि ब सत्रि कप सानि पग मुदाकरात् मोदकं सदा विमुक्तिदायकं कलाधरामतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकम् तेतरादिभीकरं नमोतिदार्कभास्वरं नमत्सुरादिनिर्जरं नतातिकाबदुद्धरं सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाश्रये परात्परं निरन्तरं नदेतरादिवेकरं नमोदितार्कभास्वरं नमत्सुरारिनिर्जरं तातिकावदुत्तरं सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाश्रये परात्परं निरन्तरं सारि दसरि मरे मरे मद मद मारि सदस रिस सादा प म प द प सरि म प द प म प द रि स द द सरि म म रि सा स द प म प रि म प द प म म रि म प द म रि सा द म रि स द रि सा द प रि स द प स रि म प स द प म ग रे तरारि विकरं नमोदितार्कभास्वरं नमत्सुरारिनिर्जरं नतातिकावदुत्तरं कान्ति मन्दकान्तकात्मजं चिन्त्यरूपमन्दकीन मन्दराय कृन्दन हृदन्दरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनां त्वमेकदन्तमेकमेव चिन्तयामि सन्ददं निरान्तकान्तदन्तकान्ति मन्दकान्तकात्मजं चिन्त्यरूपमन्दकीन मन्दराय कृन्दन हृदन्दरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनां त्वमेकदन्तमेकमेव चिन्तयामि सन्ददं निरान्तकान्तदन्तकान्ति मन्दकान्तकात्मजं चिन्त्यरूपमन्दकीन मन्दराय कृन्दन हृदन्दरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनां त्वमेकदन्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ददम् नमामि तं विनायको नमामि तं विनायको विनायको
Thank you, friends. May I invite the school head boy, Maganda Dinesh, to deliver the welcome address.
To quote Henry Ford, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is a success. Unquote. A pleasant evening to one and all present here. I feel honored as the head boy of Indian School Darsait to welcome all of you to the 30th Annual Day celebration of our reputed institution. We are indeed indebted to His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, and we pray for his good health and the country's prosperity. Honorable Chief Guest, His Excellency Shri Amit Narang, Ambassador of India to the Sultanate of Oman, a diplomatic leader and a highly focused individual. Sir, we are immensely fortunate to have you on this great occasion amidst us. It is my proud privilege to extend a hearty welcome to you, sir. Now I call upon Rebecca and Jacob, Cultural Secretary, Student Council, to present a potted plant as a token of love. Thank you, sir, for accepting the honors. A multifaceted personality with amiable attitude, it is none other than our guest of honor today, Dr. Shivakumar Manik, Chairman, Board of Directors, Indian Schools in Oman. It's with exuberance that I welcome you, sir. May I call Aisha Nizar Hussain, Literary Secretary, Student Council to present a potted plant to our guest of honor. Kindly accept, sir. Thank you, sir, for accepting the honors. I would like to welcome Mr. Sirajuddin Nelat, Academic Head and Director in Charge, Indian School Darsait. Now, I call Delvin Rochelle Lobo, HSC Secretary, Student Council, to present a bouquet to Mr. Sirajuddin Nelat, Director in Charge, Indian School Darsait. Thank you, sir, for accepting the honors. We extend a cordial welcome to Mr. Gajesh Dhariwal, Director in Charge, Indian School Darsait. Their constant support and guidance on ISD's road to success is remarkable. We welcome you, sir. Now I call upon Abhyuday KP, Deputy Sports Captain, Student Council, to present a bouquet as a token of love to Mr. Gajesh Dhariwal, Director in Charge, Indian School Darsait. Thank you, sir, for accepting the honors. Let me invite Abby Jacob, Deputy IT Secretary, Student Council, to present a bouquet to Mr. Jaipal Dete, Second Secretary, Embassy of India. Thank you, sir, for accepting the honors. I wish to extend a cordial welcome to Mrs. Blessy Diana Shiju, Vice President and Head of the Purchase Subcommittee of School Management Committee. We welcome you, ma'am. I would like to welcome Mr. Ajit Vasudevan, Convener and Head Academic Subcommittee and Staff Welfare and Grievances Subcommittee. His contribution to our school is invaluable. We welcome you, sir. I am very happy to welcome Dr. Kurian Abraham, Treasurer and Head of Finance and Planning and Sports Subcommittee, and all other esteemed members of the School Management Committee to share our joy and happiness. A hearty welcome is extended to the former presidents of School Management Committee, Indian School Darsait. It's my privilege to welcome Mr. Amar Srivastava, the principal whose leadership and guidance to make ISD scale greater heights are highly acknowledged. A hearty welcome to you, sir. I wish to welcome principals of other Indian schools in Oman, Mrs. Geeta Chauhan, Vice Principal, Indian School Darsait, coordinators, heads of various departments, and staff members on this joyous occasion. I would like to extend our warmest greetings to the backbone of the institution, the parents, whose support is held in high regard. Welcome to each and every parent of ISD. A cordial welcome is extended to all the eminent persons of the media. Next in turn, let me welcome my fellow students, without whom our celebration is incomplete. To conclude my words, let me quote Sabrina Bryan. You can do anything as long as you have the passion, the drive, the focus, and the support. I am sure we have the blessings of God Almighty and the unstinted support of our well-wishers. Once again, I welcome you all to this grand celebration and enjoy it to the fullest. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maganda. I deem it my privilege to invite Mr. Ajit Vasudevan, Convener and Head Academic and Staff Welfare and Grievances Subcommittee, School Management Committee to address the gathering. May I request the principal to accompany sir to the dais.
His Excellency Shri Amit Narang, Honorable Ambassador of India to the Sultanate of Oman, Dr. Shivakumar Manikyam, Chairman, Board of Directors, members of the board, my colleagues from the School Management Committee, principal and staff of Indian School Darsait, special invitees, dear parents, and my dear students, good evening. We are foremost grateful to the benevolent and visionary leader of this beautiful land, His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq As-Said, for the functional freedom, and the Ministry of Education for the support that it bestows to the Indian schooling system. Indian School Darsait had its humble beginnings in the year 1992 with 127 students at a small rented space in Jibru. Today, the school proudly boasts of 2,700 students and is one of the most sought-after and promising institutions catering to the Indian expatriate community. ISD is the first CBSE school outside India to be accredited by the National Accreditation Board for Education and Training under the Quality Council of India. Equipped with good infrastructure facilities, including subject-wise laboratories, e-learning facilities, library, digitally enabled classrooms, and transportation facilities spanning the capital region, the school has always tried to live up to the expectations of its stakeholders. When it comes to pedagogy, we believe that students learn best when they are engaged in meaningful, relatable activities and discuss and collaborate with peers to deepen their understanding and gather new perspectives. Such rich learning experiences and well-scaffolded opportunities, including timely and constructive feedback, can help them progress with a seamless stride. This, coupled with effective classroom management, is what ISD provides for its beloved students. ISD's principle of inclusivity helps develop children's personalities, talents, and abilities, irrespective of ethnicity, culture, or religion, home language, family background, learning difficulties, disabilities, or gender. It is with great pride that I recollect the fact that ISD was one of the first schools in the Sultanate that managed a seamless switch over to a completely online mode of education during the COVID pandemic. And then a well-planned and organized shift back to an in-person mode of teaching learning when the regulations permitted us to do so. My sincere gratitude and appreciation to Team ISD for this commendable achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a day of prominence, a day where we get to celebrate the school annual day after 2 years of stalled celebrations. Not only is it a day to celebrate, it is also a day to look back with gratitude and review what we have ahead of us. There is a beautiful quote that goes like this. Quote, "Every child is gifted. They just unwrap their packages at different times." Unquote. Every child grows in their own unique ways. Each develops at its own level, and they all have their own values and beliefs. Today, I'd like to explain a 3-step process in helping you raise happy, responsible human beings for tomorrow. Firstly, do your best, and the rest will follow. As parents and teachers, we sometimes strive to be perfectionists, so children can follow our footsteps. We believe that doing our best can result in our children being the best. What exactly does best mean? Let me tell you, dear teachers and parents, you have done your best if you have raised resilient children, if your children have their heart in the right place and their feet on the ground. In all our endeavors, our aim is not to be perfect and not to expect perfectionism from children. It is good to embrace children as they are. Second, love and respect the unique. Understand and acknowledge that each of our children are different from one another and appreciate and enable them to be individuals. That does not make us hands-off teachers or parents. It rather means that we would like our children to learn and grow at their own pace and also develop talent naturally without any pressure or comparisons. Children naturally learn, grow, and develop when they are exposed to a relatively free and enriching environment. Stop doing their homework for them. Stop shortlisting on future career prospects for your child. Let he or she do it by themselves. Let children be children. Remember that your child has a unique developmental path. All we need to prepare children is to have the ability to adapt and grow. How do we strive to develop their unique strengths to attain this? Let's slow down and let our children become themselves. In the process, we parents can just be who we are. Parents who are learning as we go. Let me end by quoting a famous London-based street artist known by the pseudonym Banksy. Quote, "A lot of parents will do anything for their kids except let them be themselves." Unquote. It has been a pleasure talking to each one of you. I wish you all a happy evening. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dholida, dholida, dhol haiya ma vage vage dholida. Dholida, dholida, dhol haiya ma vage vage dholida. Kem cho? Majama? Rightly identified, the grand land of Gujarat, colorful traditional attires, delicious Gujarati food, and of course, the rhythmically synchronized dance performance. Get ready to groove to an array of upbeat music where our students are here to mesmerize you with an amazing Garba performance.
Gom gom na suthari aave ser gom gom na suthari aave ser aave se hoolave ser aave se hoolave ser mari mani mandavadi laave ser mari mani mandavadi laave ser mari mani mandavadi laave
mar mai sagar ne yaare dol
Mari mai sagarni yaare dol vaage ser mari mai sagarni yaare dol vaage Gom gom na doshira aave ser gom gom na doshira aave ser aave se hoolave ser aave se hoolave ser mari mani chundari hoolave ser mari mani chundari hoolave ser mari mani chundari hoolave
mar mai sagar ne yaare dol
Mari mai sagarni yaare dol vaage ser mari mai sagarni yaare dol vaage mari mai sagarni yaare dol vaage ser mari mai sagarni yaare dol vaage ser mari mai sagarni yaare dol vaage
Wow, really incredible. This for sure was an artistic performance. Nothing can be at par with beauty and culture of our folk dances. Give them a wondrous applause for the amazing performance.
It is my proud privilege to invite our principal, Mr. Amar Srivastav, to present the annual report, a concise account of the activities, scholastic as well as co-scholastics for the academic year 2022-23. May I request the head boy and head girl to accompany sir to the dais.
The chief guest of the evening, His Excellency Mr. Amit Narang, Honorable Ambassador of India to the Sultanate of Oman, Dr. Shiv Kumar Manikam, the Chairman Board of Directors, Indian Schools in Oman, the Director in Charges for Indian School Darsait, Mr. Sirajuddin Nahlat, Academic Chair Board of Directors, Mr. Gajesh Dhariwal, Board of Directors, Dr. Dev Singh Patil, Board of Directors, other esteemed members from the board, Mr. M.P. Binova, Senior Principal and Education Advisor at the Board Office, Dr. Alex. We have with us the principals from few other schools, the esteemed management committee comprising of Vice President, Mrs. Blessy Shajan Daniels, Mrs. Blessy, Mr. Ajit Vasudevan, convener, Dr. Kurian Abraham as the treasurer, and the other esteemed members of the school management committee. My dear parents, the grandparents, beloved children, staff, invited guests from the embassy, the persons from media, a very good evening to all of you. Today we have gathered here to celebrate the 30 years of Indian School Darsait. Generally this function is called as the annual day when we celebrate the success of our own students, their achievements, what they have done in the previous year. We all cannot forget the time when we were facing the pandemic for the past 2 years, And somehow we have come out. We thank Almighty for that. And I sincerely want to thank our teachers who sailed very nicely during past 2 years and kept their commitment very high by providing not only the academic support, but also taking care of the mental well-being. At this juncture, when we have completed 30 years and we look back, we find that we had many memorable milestones which have brought the standard of ISD to the highest place. We are the most sought school in the city, and today we stand tall because so many parents trust us and they give their children in our hands to shape their future. I also want to acknowledge the hard work of my team, which is constantly with greater commitment, is there standing side by side of the students and taking care of them, turning into a good human beings, not only equipped with academics, as well as in the other areas of the life. Very proudly, I may mention here that our alumni are spread all over the world, and they are doing pretty well. In the coming years, we have certain challenges which we all together have decided to meet so that our children who have been given to us in our hand, they excel further in their life and become a good human being on this beautiful planet Earth. I will not be standing here for long. I sincerely thank His Excellency for devoting his valuable time, gracing this occasion today with us. I'm so thankful to you for your gracious presence at this occasion. After this, whatever achievement has been done in the previous years, we have compiled in the form of a short video. You might miss certain achievements, but in the given short period of time, it is not possible to mention each and every achievement. But some major achievements, including the Academic Excellence Awards and everything, you will be witnessing in the form of a digital presentation. So thanking you, dear parents, students, the grandparents, I can see many of you are sitting here. Thank you so much for coming to this occasion. And please enjoy the annual report in the form of digital presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Let me take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to Mr. M.P. Vinoba, Senior Principal and Education Advisor, Board of Directors. Mr. Alex C. Joseph, Assistant Educational Advisor, Head of Academics, Board of Directors. And Dr. Gokuldas V.K., Head Operations, Board of Directors, in his absentia to this function. We now move on to the prize distribution ceremony. It's my privilege to invite His Excellency, Shri Amit Narang, to do the honors. May I request our Director in Charge, Mr. Sirajuddin Nehlet, and our Principal to accompany His Excellency to the dais. I invite Mrs. Shija Philip, Coordinator, Kindergarten in Class 1 and 2, Primary Section, for her 25 years of dedicated service to this institution. Ma'am will be receiving a gold coin and memento. I invite Mrs. Bindu Ranjit, Coordinator, Classes 3 to 5, Primary Section, who received the Certificate of Recognition as part of the Nevin Ashir Kazi Award for Excellence in Teaching for the year 2021. Ma'am will be receiving a memento.
I invite Dr. Bindu Murugeshan, Teacher, Department of Malayalam, who received the Recognition Award 2021 from the Board of Directors for being conferred the doctoral degree in Malayalam literature. Ma'am will be receiving a memento.
Master Varun S. Nair became the topper with 98.4% in Class 10 after his re-evaluation results were declared by CBS. He also became the subject topper in English with 99 on 100 and in social science with 99 on 100. May I call upon Varun Saji Nair to receive a gold coin, memento and certificate for his commendable achievement.
The overall runners-up trophy for cultural activities goes to Vivekananda House. May I invite the House Councillors, Mrs. Susan Anil, Mr. Rahul V, House Coordinator, Aisha Lina Raihas, House Captain, Fida Yusuf, and Vice Captain, Priyanshi Rastogi, to receive the trophy from the Chief Guest. The overall championship for cultural activities goes to Tagore House. May I invite the House Councillors, Mrs. Nagarthi T.S., Mr. Ratin Krishna, House Coordinator Surya Satish, House Captain Aditya Anil, and Vice Captain Siddharth Shankar to receive the trophy from His Excellency.
The runners-up trophy for the best house goes to Vivekananda House. May I invite the House Councillors, Mrs. Susan Anil, Mr. Rahul V, House Coordinator, Aisha Lina Raihas, House Captain, Fida Yusuf, and Vice Captain, Priyanshi Rastogi, to receive the trophy from the Chief Guest. Winner's Trophy for the Best House of the Year 2022-23 goes to Tagore House. I invite the House Councillors, Mrs. Nagati T.S., Mr. Ratin Krishna, House Coordinator Surya Satish, House Captain Aditya Anil, and Vice Captain Siddharth Shankar to receive the trophy from His Excellency. Thank you, His Excellency. As a token of our gratitude, we would like to present a memento to our esteemed Chief Guest, His Excellency Shri Amit Narang, Ambassador of India to the Sultanate of Oman. I request the Director in charge, Mr. Sirajuddin Nehlet, to do the honors. Thank you, sir. May I request our principal to accompany the director in charge to his seat. The Indian diaspora in Oman is truly blessed to have His Excellency amongst us, and we are deeply indebted to His Excellency, who has consented to be the chief guest for this event. It's my proud privilege to request His Excellency to address this august gathering.
Chairman, Board of Directors of Indian Schools, other members of the board, current and former members of the School Management Committee, Principal Srivastava, parents, and I'm told grandparents, and dear children. I'm honored to be invited to the annual day of Indian School Darsait. This is my first participation in a function of Indian School Darsait, and I look forward to the opportunity of visiting the school soon.
Indian School Darsait has been serving the Indian diaspora for 3 decades now. Ever since it was set up way back in 1992, the contributions and achievements have been plentiful and noteworthy. For this, all those who have worked to bring laurels to the school deserve our wholehearted appreciation. I listened and watched carefully the progress report presented by the school principal just now. The achievement of the schools during the difficult pandemic times, the past 2 years, in both the academic and the co-curricular fields, speak volumes about the determination, dedication, and hard work of the students and teachers alike. I have said this before, and I have no hesitation in repeating that the Indian schooling system in Oman is the backdrop, the basis for the highly successful and vibrant Indian diaspora in this country, and Indian School Darsait is certainly no exception to this fruitful legacy. I know the annual day is also an event for the parents and grandparents, but I cannot resist the opportunity of talking a little bit to the students. Dear students, we are bombarded by a barrage of news items every day from all around the world. But the point that I wanted to make to you is relevant with resonates with 2 recent developments that would have captured your attention as well. The first was the appointment of Mr. Rishi Sunak as the Prime Minister of Great Britain. That an Indian origin son of an immigrant's family has risen to the highest position in that country is indeed remarkable. The second related news was the dismissal of Mr. Parag Agrawal as the CEO of Twitter by its new billionaire owner. Now you must be wondering, one is about the appointment to the highest office, one is about sacking from a prestigious position. Yet, in both these cases, we are talking about Indian origin people climbing the greatest heights of global politics and corporate ladders. In the latter case, unfortunately, falling from that ladder. But still, it doesn't detract from my point. The common thread that binds both these news items is the fact that both of these are stories of Indian excellence in the global arena. And the thread that binds them is education. All such stories, in fact, and you are familiar with the other names, prominent names in global corporate ladder, including the diaspora in this country, all these stories are of simple, committed Indians placing their destinies in the safe hands of education and hard work. That is indeed the defining leitmotif of the Indian Republic itself and the foundational creed of equality that we enshrined in our constitution. That no matter your status or background, education is the only ladder for social, economic, and political progress. And on the global stage, this translates to the fact that education is the passport for Indians for success worldwide. As children of hard-working parents who are here with you, you are indeed fortunate to be in the education ecosystem of Indian schools in Oman. Your success in the future will depend on how much and how well you are able to draw from this ecosystem and give yourself a solid base for education. But most importantly, you must remember the importance of education as the vehicle for success and continue to pursue your education with diligence and drive. But what constitutes good education? Is it good teachers? You have plentiful. Are they good parents? Regardless, they are here. Or is it about good resources? Surely it's a combination of all the above. But then we know of students who managed to achieve the pinnacle of excellence in their fields even without formal education. Since you are from India, you are familiar, of course, with the story of Eklavya. We also know of kids doing well despite lack of support at home. It happens. And we in India are, of course, aware of the hundreds of examples of children from very deprived backgrounds children who literally studied under a lamppost and yet achieved the success, pinnacle of success in their fields. So what then is this global attribute, the golden attribute that determines success in education? Surely, and this is quite obvious, hard work will rank very high in that list, if not at the top. But I will propose to you that the most important attribute is your attitude. Your attitude determines your altitude, is what they say. But I specifically mean your attitude to learning. What kind of a learner are you? Are you merely digesting the information that is thrown at you? Or are you seeking knowledge? In other words, are you a digester or are you a seeker? I wish to propose to you, dear students, a four-pronged matrix for learning. 4 ways which I think will help you become a better learner. First, you have to train yourself to learn from everything. There is a saying in Sanskrit that reminds us that amantram aksharam nasti, nasti moolam anaushadam, ayogya purusho nasti, yojakastatra durlabha. In other words, there is no sound that is no mantra. There is no plant that is no medicine. There is no person that is unworthy. What is lacking in everything is the enabler, the one who knows the value of these things and can make use of them. There is magic in everything around you, and a little secret behind each object you hold. Spare some time in understanding these. In the same sense, every incident that you go through teaches us something. Learn to decode what is happening around you, not merely in your books. Learn to draw lessons from mundane occurrences in your life. Every moment teaches us something. And to paraphrase the noted physicist Richard Feynman, good moments give us happiness, bad moments give us experiences, worst moments give us lessons, and the best moments give us memories. Second, learn from everyone. We are often conditioned to believe that we learn only from our teachers. And I do not wish to underestimate the importance of teaching or formal process, certainly not. But our attitude has to be of finding a teacher in everyone. Confucius, the Chinese sage, said, San Ren Xing, Pio Wo Shi. This means that if there are 3 people walking on the street, there is surely one whom I can learn from. We must inculcate this humility of learning in our minds. This prepares us to believe that everyone out there has something to contribute to us, to expand our understanding, to teach us something new. This humility is a very liberating feeling, and it is also incredibly empowering. Everyone out there can teach you something. You just have to be broad-minded enough to channelize their education and internalize it. Third, learning about your surrounding. And this is something of a personal pet peeve with me. Most of us muddle through life, rarely making an effort to look up and see what is going on, to appreciate the environment in which we are living in. The problem, of course, has been compounded by the mobile phone. Prolonged staring at the phone is not just bad for your eyes and your neck, it's also bad for your intellect. So instead of watching those videos on the phone, look around you. Spare some time every day to just observe the world around you. But consciously and with a sense of inquiry, you will find that you will learn, even though that learning will be imperceptible. Fourth, learn to ask why. Why is the most useful tool in our learning toolkit, but we don't use it enough. Somewhere along the line, we have been taught to stop asking why and just accept the facts, the notions, the ideas that are given to us. Reject the norm. Learn to ask the most important question, why? Why is a simple but a very powerful question. Not easy to answer sometimes. But it also opens many doors to new concepts, new things, And new ideas you will never dare to question in your routine life. Asking why, of course, is easier now, as you can simply Google it and find the answers. But you will find that some of the most ridiculous why questions can throw up unknown dimensions of knowledge. And a correctly asked why can be life-changing, as it can direct you into a rabbit hole of discovery and fun. So practice these 5 ideas about learning and see if they can make a difference to your education. I believe that you will find that not only will your grades improve, that is important, but you will also inculcate the habit of lifelong learning, which is so important in tomorrow's world, which is your world, by the way. For now, please enjoy your annual day. Celebrate it with pride, with ownership, and with gratitude to your parents and your wonderful teachers. Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Thank you, His Excellency, for those inspiring words. May I request the Principal to accompany His Excellency back to his seat. We would like to thank you for taking the time and sharing your invaluable experiences, which will definitely encourage the students to go beyond their limits and explore new horizons. We would like to inform you that due to prior appointments, His Excellency needs to leave. We take this opportunity to thank His Excellency for gracing this occasion and spending his valuable time amidst us. I request the audience to give a standing ovation as a token of our gratitude and respect as His Excellency leaves the auditorium. Thank you, and kindly be seated.
Now let's transcend ourselves to the music, which is the strongest form of magic. Jugalbandi literally means tied together. Lately popularized to mean different forms coming together, catering to all the senses simultaneously. A perfect example where art has no boundaries. Fusion of Hindustani and Carnatic music along with instrumental music will take us to the world of rhythm, excitement and whatnot. As it is rightly said, where words leave, music begins. Let's feel our heart dancing with the voice of the budding singers of our school.
Sani da
Hats off to our young budding singers of our school. Can we hear a louder applause for them? Coming up next is an amazing compilation of mesmerizing international numbers of different genres designed especially for you.
The charming rendition by our budding singers celebrates global music. Put your hands together for the ultimate experience, the musical symphony brought to you by our choir.
Kijana mwenzio, nashindwa na mali sina.
for the wonderful performance. Dance transcends all cultures. We are immensely joyful as we present before you the much awaited dance performance around the world by our little wonders from the KG section. Brace yourself to witness a slice of the world. The various dances performed here are Philippine, Romanian, Mexican and African. These performances portray the art which is deeply woven into the social fabric, showcasing the culture and folklore. These specific international dance styles generally depict the expression of emotions, people's love of nature and gratitude to the gods. Let joy be unconfined as our adorable dancers take up their positions. Massacre, kids, Africana, Kumbaya dance, Kumbaya dance. This is how I put away my stress. Kumbaya dance, Kumbaya dance. This is how I put away my stress. Agira no tanka, ekanziyo no sako, antinange no kuleka, echidongo chapute. This is how we do it. This is how we move life. This is a place of wars, a place of worry, poverty everywhere. Kumbaya dance, Kumbaya dance. This is how I put away my stress. Kumbaya dance, Kumbaya dance. This is how I put away my stress. Let's all gather here. We put our worries out for a moment like this. Mazina wegati, ndatudne no wetuti, no chusa muboti, ache no kumbaya dance. Yeah, mama, Africa. Kumbaya dance, Kumbaya dance. This is how I put away my stress. Kumbaya dance, Kumbaya dance. This is how I put away my stress. Agira no tanka, ekanziyo no sako, antinange no kuleka, echidongo chapute. This is how we do it. This is how we move life. This is a place of wars, a place of worry, poverty everywhere. Kumbaya dance, Kumbaya dance. This is how I put away my stress. I have a dream of what I wanna be. I wanna be free. That's what my heart keeps telling me. Give me your heart.
We'll find a way.
There's people out there
to feel the same.
if we help each other. I just know we can succeed. We are one, but we are different. We from all around the world. We share the same sun, we share the same oceans. We are every boy and girl. Come together and share our dreams. We'll be amongst the stars, and we know that it's destiny. And we are unity. We are unity.
What a heartwarming performance. Indeed, a star-studded performance. Thank you, children. We will now move on to the Long Service Awards for staff for their committed service to this illustrious institution. It's with utmost reverence I invite Dr. Shivakumar Manikam, Chairman, Board of Directors, to do the honors. May I request our principal to accompany our guest of honor, Director in charge, Mr. Gajesh Dhariwal, and Mr. Ajit Vasudevan, Convener, School Management Committee, to the dais. I request Sir to give away the Long Service Award to the staff for completing 12 years in this great institution. Each staff will receive a memento. I invite Mr. Vipin Kumar R., Administrative Staff, for his 13 years of service. I invite Mrs. Sangeeta Santosh Kumble from the Department of Social Science for her 13 years of service. I invite Mrs. Kala Siddharthan, Head of Department Malayalam, for her 13 years of service. I invite Mrs. Ghada Juma Khamis Al-Sajali from the primary section for her 13 years of service. I invite Mrs. Kautar Mohammad Dad Mohammad Al-Balushi from the primary section for her 13 years of service. I invite Mrs. Mariama Thomas from the Department of Biology for her 13 years of service. I invite Mrs. Agnes Augustine from the Department of Social Science for her 13 years of service. I invite Mrs. Parveena Bina Yusuf, Administrative Staff, for her 13 years of service.
I invite Mrs. Sarah Alex, Head of Department ICT, for her 13 years of service. I invite Mrs. Divya Harish Pujari from the Department of Mathematics, Primary Section, for her 12 years of service. I invite Mr. Suresh K. Nair from the Department of Fine Arts for his 12 years of service. I invite Mrs. Sindhu K. Mohan from the Department of Biology, Primary Section, for her 12 years of service.
Thank you, sirs and ma'ams. It's my proud privilege to invite the teachers to receive their awards for creating CBSE national toppers in Class 10 and 12 for the year 2021-22. They will be receiving a memento. The Science Department had 4 national toppers in their subject in the Class 10 board examinations held in 2021. Supreet Amati, Harichandan, Varun Saji Nair, and Meghna T. Joy scored centum in science. I invite on stage Mrs. Zahra Fatima, Head of Department Biology, to receive the memento. I invite Mrs. Sujisha Sumit, physics teacher, to receive the memento. I invite Mr. Harikrishnan P, chemistry teacher, to receive the memento. I invite Mrs. Subhaja Nandakumar, biology teacher, to receive the memento. I invite Mrs. Hasina Begum, biology teacher, to receive the memento.
In class 10 mathematics standard, Shuprit Amati scored a perfect 100 on 100. I invite Mrs. Sunita Rajiv, head of the mathematics department, to receive the memento. In class 12 chemistry, Niranjana Pramod Nair scored 100 on 100. Mrs. Srikala Manohar, head of department chemistry, was a teacher. In her absence, I invite Mr. Harikrishnan P to receive the memento. In class 12 psychology, Niranjana Pramod Nair and Nesla Sherin scored a perfect 100 on 100. I invite Dr. Neeta Joseph, head of the department Inclusive Education, to receive the memento. I invite Pratish Hema Ramesh for becoming a member of the Oman Cricket Under-19 National Team 2022-23 to receive the award. He will be receiving a memento and a certificate for his incredible achievement.
I invite Abhishek Deban Kirti of Class 9, winner of Loga Kerala Sabha Malayalam Essay Writing Competition, Government of Kerala, to receive a certificate and memento. I invite Purnasri S of Class 9, second runner-up of Loga Kerala Sabha Malayalam Essay Writing Competition, Government of Kerala, to receive a certificate and memento. I invite Elizabeth Gigi of Class 12, second runner-up of Loga Kerala Sabha Malayalam Essay Writing Competition, Government of Kerala, to receive a memento and certificates. We will now move on to the felicitation of the ceremonial heads of the Prefect Council for the academic year 2022-23 for their dedicated service to the school. All of them will be felicitated with a memento and a certificate.
Maganda Dinesh of 12C, head boy. Bhavika M. Biju of 12B, head girl. John Adams Kurian of 12A, sports captain. Bhavya M. Biju of 12A, sports captain. Rebecca Ann Jacob of 12C, cultural secretary. Nathaniel George Phillip of 12A, IT Secretary. Aisha Nizar Hussain of 12A, Literary Secretary. Delvin Rochelle Lobo of 12B, HSC Secretary. Fida Mariam Siad of 12B, Bapu House Coordinator. Aishwarya Babu of 12B, CB Raman House Coordinator. Surya Satish of 12B, Tagore House Coordinator. Aisha Leena Raihas of 12A, Vivekananda House Coordinator.
Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. I take this opportunity to welcome Mr. Said Salman, Vice Chairman, Board of Directors, to this function. As a token of our gratitude, we would like to present a memento to our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Shivakumar Manikam, Chairman, Board of Directors. May I request our Director in charge, Mr. Gajesh Dhariwal, to do the honors. I request Mr. Ajit Vasudevan to do the honors. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. I request our principal to accompany sir back to his seat. I deem it my privilege to invite Dr. Shivakumar Manikam to address the gathering.
Mr. Syed Salman, Vice Chairman of the Board, Mr. Sirajuddin Elat, Director in charge and Academic Chair of Board of Directors, Mr. Patil, the Board of Director, Mr. Jaypal Datte, Board of Director, Mr. Vinoba MP, Senior Principal and Educational Advisor to the Board, members of School Management Committee of Indian School Darsait, Principal Mr. Amar Sivasam, teachers, grandparents, parents, and my dear students. A very happy evening to all. I would like to share a story that happened in a small Indian town. There was a notice under a lamp post with the following content. Dear passerby, I have lost my 50 rupee note near this location due to my impaired vision. I could not find it. If anyone finds, please hand it over to me at the following address. After seeing the above notice, Vijay, a young, kind-hearted man, went to that address. He found a very old lady sitting over there. He reached her and handed over a 50 rupee note and told her that he had found it somewhere near the lamp post. On hearing this, the old lady started crying heavily. For the past 2 days, almost 30 to 35 people came here and handed over several 50 rupee notes telling me that they are mine. She added that she indeed had lost 50 rupee note, but she did not write any such notices as she could not write or read. Then she requested the young man to remove the notice while returning. There were few questions on Vijay's mind when he was returning. Who could have written this notice? She would have surely requested all those people who had visited her to remove this notice. Why then no one removed it? The story, the real story, can have many interpretations. But one aspect of the story that touched me is unquestionable and unconditional generosity of all those who searched for the person with impaired vision and reached out to her, who had lost the money, and every one of them was ready to help the person in spite of the hardship they had to endure in the process. No one removed the notice in spite of the old lady's request. The charity shown to others should be contagious. It should not end with the one. It should continue. Today, Indian School Darsait is celebrating its annual day. Annual day is an occasion where the school glorifies its achievement in both academic and non-academic domains. The new records set in academics, the unprecedented increase in the number of medals won in sports, participation and victories in co-curricular activities are all projected, and students are honored for their achievements. All these are very important, and it is the responsibility of the schools and the teachers to educate and train young minds to achieve more and more and take the school to next level. At the same time, we should also inculcate human values in our children: love for humanity, love for nature, and everything that exists in nature. Noble qualities like kindness, generosity, humility, and sacrificial love shown to others. These qualities are not learnt from the textbooks, neither are they tested in exams. They are lessons we learn from life, from our elders, from the noble souls who lived before us, and great people who live around us. The purpose of education can be broken down into four basic purposes: personal, cultural, economic, and social. If these things are achieved through our education, we become the educators of better, more civilized and empathetic society where self-centered will give away other-centeredness. We will have more young people like Vijay of the story I narrated in the beginning to make this world a more beautiful and peaceful place than we found it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those enlightening words. May I request our principal to accompany sir back to his seat.
Dance allows you to express your thoughts and emotions without having to speak. Dancers successfully convey a wide range of emotions in a powerful manner. So get ready for a roller coaster ride of emotions. Without further ado, let us welcome the students from the senior section to step up with props and fascinate the audience with the contemporary dance performance. What a beautiful performance! Incredible! I'm spellbound. You students are truly amazing. Thank you for such an amazing performance. Everyone, please give them a huge round of applause. They deserve it.
Indian folk dances express emotions, celebrations, and history of the native land in quite a distinctive manner.
We are extremely joyful this evening to take you through a special journey, a journey through Indian folk dances.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting before you the most mind-blowing collection of exotic folk dances that encapsulate the essence of the origin and has the power to instantly sync our vibe with the folk vibe. Here we have a brief description about the variety of folk dances performed today, brought to you by Alna and Ihsan. The Goan dance gives you the experience of the soul of Goa. Deep-rooted in traditions, customs and culture, the traditional folk dance of Goa showcases Goa's long history.
Following that, we have a folk dance from Sikkim. This dance illustrates flawless footwork with grace.
And next comes the Kumani dance, which hails from the state of Uttarakhand. The folk dance of this state reflects its tradition, heritage and culture.
Further, a folk dance from Kerala is also lined up. This dance form is unique in its way of presentation with wonderful expressions. The dance sequences portray remarkable mythological themes.
A folk dance from Rajasthan is what comes finally. This quintessential dance form with its coordinated moves, coupled with the upbeat rhythm, is a sight to behold.
Please welcome our young performers who are all set to unveil a journey through Indian folk dances.
वयतां सांजेच्या वेळार बालभुरग्यांक बसोय भरतां घरा येवन पडपो जेवण सुसेगाद न्हिदतां मांडो गोंयचो आमी गोंयांत गाजयतां मांडो म्हणून नाचोन म्हणून दीस रे सांगतां मांडो गोंयचो आमी गोंयांत गाजयतां मांडो म्हणून नाचोन म्हणून दीस रे सांगतां शेतकामती आमी शेतान वयतां शेतां फोडून मेर काडून गामरे वारोयतां रातचे घरा येवन आमी भाकऱ्यो लाटयतां जेवणा वेळार हिल्लो आमी पेणयेचो मारतां मांडो गोंयचो आमी गोंयांत गाजयतां मांडो म्हणून नाचोन म्हणून दीस रे सांगतां मांडो गोंयचो आमी गोंयांत गाजयतां मांडो म्हणून नाचोन म्हणून दीस रे सांगतां
Undra muja mama, ani au santa tuka. Undra muja mama, ani au santa tuka. Ani mazori chapila lagi felu madinaka. Ani mazori chapila lagi felu madinaka. Undir mama I love, ani pachi pona lipulo. Undir mama I love, ani pachi pona lipulo. Ani mazori chapila nataka yaka kasa hailo. Ani mazori chapila nataka yaka kasa hailo. Ya ya maya ya, 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 ya ya maya ya,
ವಿರಾಜಪೇಟೆ ದುಂಡಿಗಯ ಮಾನಿನಂಗರೆ ಎಳ್ಳುಳ್ಳೇರಿ ಮಾನಿನಂಗರೆ ವಿರಾಜಪೇಟೆ ದುಂಡಿಗಯ ಮಾನಿನಂಗರೆ என்ன கொண்டா மஞ்சள் கொண்டா மானினங்க இருக்கு என்ன கொண்டா மஞ்சள் கொண்டா சுக்குட்டினங்க இருக்கு என்ன கொண்டா மஞ்சள் கொண்டா மானினங்க இருக்கு என்ன கொண்டா மஞ்சள் கொண்டா சுக்குட்டினங்க இருக்கு से साथ सारे यार होंगे, ना होगी पाबंदी, ना रोक ही कोई। फिर से सड़कों पे सब नाचेंगे, पटरी पे पहिए भागेंगे, गूंजेंगे खेलों के मैदान। बांटेंगे हम खुशियां, गम भी हम मिलकर बांटेंगे। फिर से होगी सपनों की उड़ान, जो साथ दे दे सारा इंडिया, फिर मुस्कुराएगा इंडिया, फिर जीत जाएगा इंडिया। जो साथ दे सारा इंडिया, फिर मुस्कुराएगा इंडिया।
Breathtaking, isn't it? Oh yes, for sure. The performances have left us speechless, and the ensemble and the dance moves gave us the distinctive flavor that every folk dance comprises of. On this note, it's me, Ihsan, and Alna signing off.
May I now call upon the school head girl, Bhavika M. Biju, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening to one and all. To quote Henry Frederick Amiel, thankfulness is the beginning of gratitude, and gratitude is a completion of thankfulness. Unquote. With this feeling, I, Bhavika Biju, head girl of Indian School Darsait, take it as a privilege to propose the vote of thanks as we have just come to the end of the most colorful and entertaining visual treat of ISD at 30. At the outset, I extend my sincere thanks to the Almighty God for making today's event a resounding success. We are immensely grateful to His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq for his benevolence, and we pray for his good health and the prosperity of the country. On behalf of Indian School Darsait fraternity, we wish to express our heartfelt gratitude to the chief guest of today's function, His Excellency Shri Amit Narang, Ambassador of India to the Sultanate of Oman, for gracing the occasion with enlightening words. We thank you, sir, for making this event a memorable one. May I extend our profuse gratitude to Dr. Shivakumar Manikam, the guest of honor for today's celebration. Thank you, sir, for your greetings and words of motivation. Let me thank Mr. Syed Salman, Vice Chairman, Board of Directors. Let me take this opportunity to thank Mr. Sirajuddin Nehlat, Academic Head, Board of Directors, and Director in Charge, Indian School Darsait, and Mr. Gajesh Dariwal, Director in Charge, Indian School Darsait. We render our sincere thanks to Mr. Jayapal Dete, Second Secretary, Embassy of India, Mr. M.P. Vinoba, Senior Principal and Educational Advisor, Board of Directors, Mr. Alex C. Joseph, Assistant Educational Advisor and Head of Academics, Board of Directors, Dr. Gokul Das VK, Head Operations, Board of Directors, Indian Schools in Oman, and other esteemed directors of the board for their constant encouragement. We are indeed grateful to Mrs. Blessy Diana Shijin, Vice President, School Management Committee, for her guidance and support for all school activities. We wish to express our gratitude to Mr. Ajit Vasudevan, Convener, and Dr. Kurian Abraham, Treasurer, School Management Committee, for your benign presence. We are grateful to the other esteemed members of the School Management Committee and former presidents of the School Management Committee for spending your time with us and encouraging us. We cherish your partnership, collaboration, and support. Thank you, sirs and madams. Let me take this opportunity to thank our beloved principal, Mr. Amar Srivastav, for leading ISD to the forefront of Indian schools in Oman. We acknowledge his guidance and constant encouragement, which is definitely an added motivation for us to excel. Thank you, sir. We are grateful to our Vice Principal, Mrs. Geeta Chauhan, for her active involvement and supervision in making today's function a grand success. A big thank you to the principals of various schools and other dignitaries for gracing the occasion. We owe much gratitude to the coordinators and heads of various departments for their meticulous planning and unfailing support. At this juncture, I would like to mention Mr. Lal A. Pillai, Head of the Department, Co-Scholastics, for the overall and flawless supervision of today's celebration. With profound sense of appreciation, we recall the efforts of the teachers who have been instrumental in the planning and execution of this program. Thank you very much, dear teachers. Deepest gratitude to the eminent persons of the press and media. Almost 3 hours passed in the wink of an eye, thanks to our smart compares and enthusiastic participants who added vigor and energy to the event. Our sincere gratitude goes to all the parents and well-wishers of Indian School Darsait and the contribution of every noble heart for the success of today's celebration. We are highly grateful to all our non-teaching and ancillary staff for the logistic support and all other arrangements in organizing the event smoothly. Profuse thanks to one and all for spending your valuable time with us. We treasure your appeal and appreciation. Round of applause and encouragement. It will definitely boost our spirit to continue our journey. Thank you very much. Good night.
As we move towards the end, we thank the Almighty for His blessings throughout the program and for its successful culmination. We express our sincere gratitude to each one of you for your valuable presence.
We hope you enjoyed the event as much as we enjoyed presenting it. This is Yobin Andrea
and Akshay Ajit
and the other comparers of senior and primary section signing off.
Thank you and good night.